Assalamu alaikum guys, once again welcome back to Civil Engineers YouTube channel. Today's topic is very important in civil engineering, but it's short, so therefore you must watch this video from start to end. And the topic is related with RCC column, especially for those civil engineering students which are working on construction site, and especially for non-civil engineering people, because they don't know how to design RCC column about reinforcement detail and also its concrete technology, etc. So let's start guys. If this video is helpful for you, so don't forget to like this video. The topic is basic rules for design of RCC column by thumb rules. Thumb rules, it's also called blind method because this is not a specific design, but this is thumb rule. It means that this is old method of construction. So let's start. First of all guys, I will tell you about RCC column. The first point, use minimum Fe 500 steel for RCC column. Because guys, Fe, this is the yield stress or yield strength of steel in Newton per mm square. So it means 500 Newton per mm square. This is the tensile strength of steel. So the steel strength should be 500. Fe 500 steel should be used in RCC column. This is by thumb rule, right? The second point, use minimum 9 by 9 inch column size. Okay, you can see this is the top of the column, and use minimum 9 by 9 inches size of column. It should not be less than 9 by 9 inches. In most of the construction I saw, they used 6 by 6 inches column for block or for other structure, but the column size should not be less than 9 by 9 inches. Okay, the third point is in basic rules, use minimum 4 numbers of steel. Use minimum 4 numbers of steel bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are using more than 4 numbers, for example 6 numbers or 8 numbers, so it's depend on the structure load and it's depend on the structure design, but longitudinal bar should not be less than 4 numbers in square or rectangular column. Now guys, come to its concrete. Okay, use also minimum M20 grade concrete. M20 grade concrete. Use minimum M20 grade concrete for RCC column by thumb rule. What is the ratio of M20 grade concrete? The ratio of M20 grade concrete is 1:1.5:3, where 1 is cement and 1.5 is sand, and sand are fine aggregate, okay, and 3 is here coarse aggregate or crush, you can see. Okay, this is the minimum M20 grade concrete should be used in RCC column. Now guys, come to its reinforcement details, especially for its lateral ties and also for its lapping length, overlapping length. Okay, guys, use minimum 6 millimeter, minimum 6 millimeter dia of lateral tie. Lateral tie. Use minimum 6 millimeter dia of lateral tie. You can see guys, this is a lateral tie and its dia should not be less than 6 mm. Use minimum 6 millimeter dia of steel for lateral ties. And guys, come to its hooks. Okay, so hook's length should be minimum 3 inches or 90. So use minimum or keep minimum 3 inches of hooks and lateral ties, or you can use this formula 90, where D is dia of lateral tie, which is 6 mm, right? Guys, you can see also the hooks are bent with 135 degree. Okay, so hooks should be bent with 135 degree. This is very important, that the hooks should be bent with 135 degree. So if you not bend, the hooks are same like this, if it become like this, so you will face more problems in its state structure design, right? Guys, now for longitudinal bars. Okay, so use minimum 12 millimeter dia of longitudinal bar. Use minimum this longitudinal bars. You can see it should be minimum 12 millimeter longitudinal bar dia, and I've already discussed its lateral ties, which should not be less than 6 mm. Use minimum 6 millimeter. And come to its spacing. Guys, at the end of the support in this lapping zone, okay, this is guys not lapping zone, this is zone, and this is also the other zone. Okay, so in the zone, the lateral tie spacing should be minimum. Okay, lateral ties spacing should be close in zone. You can see in this zone, okay, are near its support. So this is one support, which is foundation, and this is the other support near with slab. Okay, so the lapping or the lateral tie spacing should be close in zone, also in lower portion and also in top portion, but at the mid it should be maximum. At the mid it should be maximum in this point, it should be maximum, but at the base point and also at the top point it should be minimum. Now guys, come to its lapping zone, overlapping, sorry. So the lapping of the longitudinal bar should be with 50 D, where D is dia of steel bar, longitudinal bar dia. So the lap should be provided, or we can get the lapping length with the formula of 50 D. Then you can overlap one steel bar with other to the length of 50 D. So guys, also here is one other question. When you are lapping, so you will bend a bar in the lapping point here, same like this. So this slope should be 1:6. Okay, one steel bar should be bent for the lapping. So guys, this is some important rules for design of RCC column by thumb rule, but this is not a specific design for RCC column structural design and also for its concrete technology. Keep in your mind, this is by thumb rule. If you have any question related with this topic, so you can comments, I will try to reply your answer. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Goodbye.